we are back. It is time to see what is going on at the office.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Oh, I mean, we had to play the ads. What do you want from us? What do you want from this gumshoe? You don't wait. You don't want pre-rolls coming back on. Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
Oh, so it actually was good news.
Nice.
Eh? This quickly?
This bear is what gave them away, pal.
Yeah, that makes sense. The bear.
I figured it out, pal. I figured what we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
Yeah. But isn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured? Shush, pearls, and go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who is related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Matt on guard.
Huh?
Matt on guard. Your client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get we
I was just thinking, oh, but I do have some bad news. Yeah, Maya is dead.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about this stuff then.
Well,
I
Pearl's
kinda
your
figured-
new assistant now.
Yeah, right. I kind of figured it was Matt just because of his lock we were trying to break.
Yeah.
Are you sure you heard right? The person who bought this bear was.
Heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase.
Didn't Edward say that they make these like overseas or something?
Yeah. It's for 3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
A receipt? That's all you have?
No, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Angar. Well, I guess what they could have done is maybe shipped it over and then he bought it at the store.
Maybe.
Rather than ship it directly to him. Is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Angar's autograph out of it, pal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he got it sent to his local Toys R Us, and, you know.
Yeah, that's where he got it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the person that bought the bear was Mr. Angard himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be. So what about the spy camera we found?
Ah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you. For you to file away into evidence. No, you don't want to give up, pal. But you should.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Matt on guard. Why? Why would Mr. Angard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Miss Corrida in one of their rendezvous.
I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you going to see him? Mr. Angard, I mean.
Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Neck. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for pearls. Matt and guard, what in the world have you done? Okay. Let's go talk to Mr. Ungard.
You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? If you really want to know, let's talk.
Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but...
We've already read this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot, yeah. Okay.
Whoopsie.
I know you make close to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. I would guess I mean, we know he got the bear, but I would guess it's the cameras specifically what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's the camera.
Yeah, that makes more sense. And he's gonna ask us how we know about the camera, and we'll talk about, and we'll do the bear later, right?
Yeah, probably.
Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow. But dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
Guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? I guess now you gotta show the receipt.
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was...
Oh.
Yeah,
It was you.
Mr. Ungard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
But you know his name! But he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did the bear tell you?
He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ungard.
I didn't know how you work in court. I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? Just pull my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Oh, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Okay, now it's the receipt. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Ungard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you could tell me from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
A $3,800 toothbrush?
It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles.
Ew. Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier.
Still got 3 more.
So can I ask you one thing?
Yes?
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
That was more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corito's room and filmed it in secret is...
Hmm.
the murder? Do I do the card? What's the reason? It wouldn't be a person.
It wouldn't be, Andrews? His manager?
It could be. We can try that.
Adrian Andrews?
There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who's keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right?
Dude, you could be such a moron.
Huh?
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude. What kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy.
Good stuff. Juicy.
Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
Bet that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. And there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Okay, that's funny. So it was the answer, but it wasn't the answer.
Uh-huh.
In that case, I think it is the killer. That's the only thing I can think of. Is if he's the client.
No. What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. Man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly, the killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
Really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. Finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt on guard. I know why you know Mr. Tequila. It's because...
You're a hero of justice.
Yeah, exactly. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Matt and guard.
Ugh. And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. What if you didn't know you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad? Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. Ungard? You really did hire...
Hold on a second, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? I'm calling myself.
Consult? Myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
Oh, and then the last three, yeah.
Nice. Okay. That's good. What? Wait, what? Oh my. What the f... I did not see this coming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what voice I should give him with that type of look.
Yeah.
How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. That is a look.
Why does he have like a drink now?
I guess they allow that in prison. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
Really? So you are Shelley the Killer's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands, did you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Is that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying. What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian.
I forgot that. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret.
But I'm no weak. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. It's a superstar like me. How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why?
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I could keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video's my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. I wonder... I wonder if he already tried blackmailing the killer. He said, "Oh, you need to do maybe he said he told him to kidnap Maya so that way Phoenix needs to get him off, because otherwise if he
Maybe.
gets convicted then he'll release the video." That's my
Maybe.
thought.
That's totally possible. Yeah. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita?
Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Unguard's secret would have...
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. On a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything from them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin, too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt, on guard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Kurita. You answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Yeah, and this little magical object I have showed that you were telling the truth. Oh,
Yeah.
why? Didn't lie to me.
Yup.
Hey, now, I never told you any lie. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right?
Yeah, so we asked him, did you commit the murder? And there were no locks, so we
Yeah, I
weren't
guess
asking the right
there were
questions
no
back
locks
then.
because technically he was telling the truth because he was implying the fact that he himself did, you
Yeah, and
know?
it's like I mean, and he consciously knows that he didn't commit the murder. So when we ask him,
Yeah.
did you commit the murder? He very confidently can say, no, I didn't.
Yeah. All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room.
You, you, you killed Mr. Kurita.
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow.
Yeah.
Aw, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be one thing you absolutely can't. See, so I think,
Yep.
yep,
Yep. Definitely. Mystic Maya.
you wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel.
If I were you, Mr. Right, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him. Wait. Good night, Mr.
Maya. Security guard's like, well, what the fuck happened? That guy fucking changed.
Man, I like what they did because, usually, like so far, those who we've been representing have been good people. But this
Yeah.
guy's a total
Well,
douche.
Well, it's funny because we talked about this in the last case because Max was also kind of a dick.
Yeah,
It wasn't-
that is true.
Max
But he
was
wasn't a total.
Yeah, no,
Like-
he ended up being slightly redeemable in the end.
Yeah.
But like he was kind of a dick, and he just like from the beginning he was like, why are we representing this guy? But this is way more interesting because he is actually like guilty, but he's a manipulator, and he was manipulating the whole time. So we actually thought he was innocent.
Yep.
Maya. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now? You finally found it. Oh, okay.
The, s- the starting line of this case.
It's only 12 more hours. Edgeworth?
I don't care for the horrid atmosphere. Let's return to the precinct. Well, right? What are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy?
No, we can't do that.
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
But what should I do?
You know, it'd be funny too if Edgeworth had Von Karma shot just so she couldn't be in court, just so he could be the one to represent, or like just so he could be the prosecutor, so that way he could help. You know, he could help Phoenix in this way. Though
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I
it would. I mean, I don't think that's what happened, but it would be funny.
Well,
if that's
I mean, we know it's not what happened because the killer literally told us he did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he shot her. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like,
forgot.
I left a gift for you.
Yeah, but what if Edgeworth hired him to do that?
Ooh. Definitely not.
He's like, I know we're trying to catch you, but I actually need you for a job. That would be something. That's not something I can answer for.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecute. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. Now, right, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one, besides showing your lawyer's badge to everyone?
What else is there? That's all I need in life.
You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I mean, didn't we prove that, we're a lawyer, like, in the last game when we, kicked your ass up and down the street,
Yeah. We won all of the cases against you, and we won all the cases against Von Karma. So I don't know what the fuck you want from us. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who's clearly a killer, Matt and Guard, that man is really...
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
I don't think so. Have you seen the judge?
Yeah, I mean, he gets swayed by anyone.
Yeah. Proper defense. What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
Well, that may be true, but that's because I've believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. If I were to get an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Which is you, Edgeworth. Should know. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. Just don't know what to do.
Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. I'm just a better human. You
Oh,
want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
that's...
You're a defense attorney, and you can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
People like you and Francisco von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. Can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. I mean,
She lost.
she doesn't have a perfect win record. She lost, what, like 3 times?
Yeah, yeah. Well, twice.
Twice. Oh, wait, what's
First
it?
case was a different... was the tutorial guy.
Oh, okay.
And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You were so petty. Even after that case where you actually helped me get to the truth. Wait, we don't know about that yet.
I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken.
What do you...
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect win record were meaningless.
What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? Then why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? Don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Ungard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right?
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. The man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. Well, what the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. It is what is called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty. Assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is the Killer. Shelley the Killer.
You're Shelley the Killer.
Yeah, did I not tell you about that one? Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap.
Oh, that's
Huh.
nice. A long nap. Maybe she needs one.
No. Yeah, no, it might be pleasant. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Wow, I wonder where he is.
It's like, yeah, it's troublesome if you were in a place where they could track track the call, like a police station. That'd be very bad if you were to
Yeah.
go there.
Or if we just already knew where you were because we've literally met you and then we saw you in that place.
Yeah.
Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya.
I don't know what to say.
I guess anyone gonna pick up that that was Shu?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
it's only
Mm.
cat we've seen this this episode.
It was the same meow. Edgeworth,
Hmm.
you hear that? At the end of that transmission. There it is.
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
Cat? Can't be. That cat. Can it? When is it? I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, all police units head for Unguard's mansion immediately.
All right. You hurry over as well then.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. Fight has only just begun. Yeah. Okay, well, let's fucking... Oh yeah, we have to go from the hotel, right? Hey, look, a bear. Maya, please answer us, Mystic Maya.
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape.
Unless he already did as soon as the cat meow made the thing.
And he's like, you stupid fucking cat. Assuming he's still in the area.
Can't believe it. That butler. All this time he was the killer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you couldn't recognize his voice. You met him before. You met him twice, actually. You talked to the killer over the over the freaking transceiver times
Yep.
two. You're a fucking idiot. On guard, we're working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out contingency plan ahead of time.
Okay. I guess let's examine.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen such a large fireplace. Wow, what a casual examination we're doing.
I don't particularly care for large fireplaces. They remind me of my youth.
That's right, he grew up in a really affluent household. Guess you're still not over that case, huh?
Don't take this personally. But I really do not wish to remember anything from that time in my life.
Except my time with you, right?
That on guard. This is probably where he conducted business with the killer.
Yeah.
Shelley the killer values his client relations more than anything else. I'm sure he must meet with his clients in person to talk about any transactions. It seems that Onguard was quite famous as a motorcycle racer.
Generally, when a star like him tries to do something like that, they fail, but...
It seems Onguard is no ordinary man. It's Onguard's personal collection. I I'd say it's a hobby of his to collect prop masks of shows related to his own.
You seem to know all sorts of details about Mr. Ungar. Almost too many details.
He's defending in this case. Of course I would know about him.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, even though you're the one representing him, you don't know shit about him.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for the cat to use. Oh, you mean a shoe? Looks like there's another room in the back.
Leave that to us.
You chill on the couch.
I'm sure the investigation team is already doing its job in there.
Whoa, that's it for examination, right? Wait, oh.
Look, bear.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Oh, yeah, that's right. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here?
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
I'm sure that's for Shu. You think that this came through that little door?
This door, it's locked.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one Maya found. You put it there as a sign for us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Ugh, there's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right?
This TV is huge. Antennae for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the desk. There's a tape. It would be an important piece of evidence. Lucky it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it.
I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape while we're looking for. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away.
Sorry. Looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now we've lost our only lead.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar.
Yeah, you're right.
We're close, I could tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? You mean... Yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager. Why did a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Unguard's mansion? And why does it say, with love? This might be a clue. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I'm dead. It's a... I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get Unguard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write. I don't think I have a lot of time left. Hurley, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you. Let's talk to you guys later, okay? No! Mystic Maya. Oh.
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Oh, nothing.
We've searched the house, and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded.
Edgeworth.
Yes?
As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. I'm still short one last thing.
And what is that? Oh yeah, still gotta do her lockboxes.
Yep. It's Andrew's psyche lock. I can just find out what secret she's holding, and I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
Yeah, we'll torture her to give us the answer.
Yeah. Well, let's go,
Screw
Pearls.
that lockbox.
Yeah. Let's go, Pearl. It's time to open that last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Sanders, I'm going to remove your psyche lock. What the fuck are you talking about? Psyche lock. I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. What the fuck are you talking about? Oops.
Psyche lock? What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Okay, so revenge. Okay, there's something or some in their past. I don't know. Trying to help or hurt Matt with what you're doing. What do you mean? This random haphazard throwing out of evidence you're fond of doing. Oh, okay, hold on. We got. Take a second. What an absurd. Something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Oh, yeah, okay. So, Celeste. Yeah, did this. I got that one before. Only one catalyst. Okay. Explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt. Okay, there we go. This is a photo of Miss Impex, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impex's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ungard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Let's wrap this up. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Harita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Ungard? What do you mean? I think I see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. See, that's what happened. But why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Enormous impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her notes. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? Where's that word again? Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out all about this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that they thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide notes. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide notes, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. But when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I am a lawyer. I see. A foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now. And that brings us to the end of investigation. So with that, we will have to continue this and begin the final trial next time.
Yeah. Getting there.
That we are. That we are.